No surprise to see who our cameras are focused on. It's his debut, he starts, and it's live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And very excited to be bringing you live action from Ligue 1, the top division here in France. It's Paris FC facing Saint-Etienne.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And this is the lineup for Saint-Etienne.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And this confrontation is underway. Eafc. No, high quality defending. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Well, it's... Oh, he's through here! Surely! Palmed away by the keeper. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, as you can see, he gets a touch on this, but it's not quite enough to stop the goal. It was a good effort, though.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game. Well, I must say our eyebrows were raised when we had a look at the team sheet earlier and saw that he'd gone straight into the starting lineup.
Well, I'm pleased he started, and so are the fans. He's a quality player, and he will certainly have an effect on those around him.
Kebal. Space on the flank. Oh, in with a chance! And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Possession one. He has teammates around him. Ibrahim Sissoko. Fancies it! Well, able to close down the shot. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. Well, giving the ball away. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And in with a real chance. And he's broken free. Can he finish? And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And what a powerful finish from Dembele. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal.
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. Ivan Masson. Boakier. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, goalkeeper mistake. Will there be a price to pay? It's with Mendy. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. Plenty of support here. Well, he certainly caught all of that, but was never going to trouble the keeper in the end. Goal kick it is. Read it superbly to take back possession. And blocked. And this would reduce the deficit. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good-looking move. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, he could give it away. This could square the game. And rattling the post. Oh, a goal! The equaliser! They've completely changed the equation. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Sissoko. Perfect challenge. And he's through here. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, I have to say, it's a lovely bit of skill by Dembele, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Muefek. Zuriko Davitashvili. Well, tremendous block. Possession lost. Chance for the leveller. Well, I think we were expecting a much better effort from there.
He has to score, really. That was a great opportunity. Well, that's not great reading, is it? They've created a lot of chances. That's not been the problem. But the finishing has been really poor. And unless they can improve in the top third of the pitch, it's going to be a really frustrating day for them.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, they need to get bodies back. He'll take this on. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. And players waiting in the centre. Oh, this looks useful. So the whistle for half-time, and from the hosts, very much in line with what they tend to do in front of their own fans.
Well, they play such good football here. It's sharp, it's inventive, and at times it's clinical. If they can just get more control of the midfield area, I'm sure we'll see them extend their lead.
And so the match is underway. Palmed away by the keeper. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Moving forward effectively. Takes the shot. And the ball is loose. And the flag does go up offside. Struggling to keep the ball. Oh, big opportunity! And in it goes! From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing. That's a good-looking ball. Could be in. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Oh, did well to skip through. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. And they're making a change. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
Breaking at pace. And he's through here. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. "30 minutes to go then." Well, there's nothing quite like the drama of cup action, and you can enjoy it with us here on EA TV. It's Paris FC facing Angers.
Well, that's a game to look forward to. Plenty to play for in that one. It should be a really entertaining game.
Did really well to get through. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And threading it through. And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. He takes aim. And no problems at all for the keeper. And into the last 20 minutes. And he has options available. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Offside quite clearly. Muefek. Plenty of support here. And the shot? But I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. And possession changing hands. That's a good-looking pass. And a fantastic diving save. Who's going to get on the end of it? On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Well, body in the way. Pulls it back. Oh, blocked it! Played into the centre. Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. He has teammates around him. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. This looks promising. Played into the box. Managed to get it out of there. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Well-timed tackle. And a chance for him on the flank. And a decent delivery. Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield...
And he's broken free. Can he finish? And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. Perfect challenge. And he's through here.
Merci pour votre disponibilité pour répondre à nos questions. Merci, ça a été un plaisir.